for a pledge of allegiance, and please remain standing for a moment of silence and for our prayer. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We stand a moment in this chamber to remember those who are protecting our freedoms, both here and abroad, for our first responders, and for those who made the ultimate sacrifice. A moment of silence, please. Our prayer, Mr. Pasquini.
Dear Lord, bless thy servants in the ministry of public affairs who serve thee in this chamber. Give us quiet minds and hearts that we may hear your voice. Help us to know when to speak, when to be silent. Give us strength to oppose the wrong and uphold the right, and grant that we have a good conscience and soul at peace with thee and with one another. Amen.
Thank you. Please be seated.
In conformance with the Open Public Meetings Act, notice has been given to the official newspapers of the Township on December 16, 2022, and has been posted in public places. Next open public meeting of the Township Council will be held on Tuesday, January 4th, 2023 at 7:30 p.m. Roll call. Councilperson DeCaro. Present. Councilperson DePalma is on his way. Councilperson Desai.
Here.
Councilperson Garcia.
Here.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg-Belli. Here. Councilperson Murphy.
Here.
Councilperson Pasquini.
Here.
Councilperson Walker.
Here.
Council President Sohar.
Here. Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome and Happy New Year. The first thing will be the bill list. Mrs. Walker.
Bill list, December 31st, 2022. Accounts payable, December 31st, 2022. $1,558,580.92. And that concludes the bill list for tonight, so we don't have any overtime.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Murphy and second by Dr. Greenberg-Belli.
Roll call. Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson DePalma will be here momentarily. Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg-Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquini.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Here, yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Next, I'd like to ask Mr. Shaw if you would come up, please, and
Thank you, Council President. Sherry and I will go over this retiree benefit concerns that we have.
okay, good evening.
Council, as a background, sometimes this last summer when we start our renewal process for health benefit, we learned that Township was facing almost $4 million in increase in a benefit cost. That's unsustainable. We couldn't afford to do that. Henceforth, HR, our consultants, work hard to look around for the better, rate. Obviously, we want to try to lower the cost, but we have obligation that we have to maintain benefit. We have several group of employees at different benefits. Some are 100%, some are on a different level of benefit. So it's a difficult task. It's been every year. Last 4 years, we have been working, trying different ways to minimize that. We changed the way the structure of the benefit, not the structure of the benefit, but our insurance policy. We were able to sustain for almost 3 years with no increase in health insurance costs. This year, it was inevitable. I mean, it's a nationwide issue with the health benefit. The consultant discovered that even with the state health benefit rate increase, that if we go into the state health benefit, our increase will be minimum in a single-digit percentage increase. And so we began process in summer. Council authorized resolution. We met with the union representative, all union representative. In fact, the active employee union, they are very happy to see that we're moving into the state health benefit plan because it seems to, the feeling is that it's a better plan. And so we move forward with it. You authorize us to go with it. We file an application. They accepted us, and we enroll in health benefit plan with the state. They had a strict timeline on how we go about. We started the process in October. Initially, they wanted to have all the active employee register with the state, which was done. Then it was the next group in November. We started with the registering all the retirees that we have from active roster of current employee. And so we did that. At some point, we had notified them about our retirees coverage that we cover under the Chapter 48 or state law. If you had certain years of services and 25 years of services, it's automatic that township or employer covers the cost. We had elected in our ordinance where employee with the 15 years of services at 62 years of age with the members of these employees are not a member of any union, they're considered non-union employee, are covered by township 100% benefit. So those all information was provided to the state. Just first beginning of January, there was an insurance rollover took place. An employee, a lot of retiree, and now we're starting to find out that a lot of retirees, even with the 25 years of services, even police officers are subject to a pension deduction. So we learned that over the weekend. Obviously, holidays, we couldn't get a hold of it. The second thing to know, that while we are working in here for last almost a year or more, there are a lot of agencies in state doesn't work. They work from home program. They're not available. It's hard to get a hold of them. But we've been working very hard to get a hold of a person that we can talk to. They want us to send everything via email and not the phone calls. Yet we finally look around. In fact, middle of December, I send out notice to all my business administration associates and say, hey, do you know any person, good people to talk to at the state to help us? Because this is not the only problem. There were many other problems we had to get through it. So at the end, it turned out to be they're taking, insurance premium from employees who are not subject to the insurance premium. And so Sherry will alerted me today, and she'll go over with you what her conversation today took place.
Thank you, Himanshu. Today, I had the privilege of speaking actually to a live person for a little over an hour, and he explained to me that it's an error on the state's part. It was there's no rhyme or reason. It was just done randomly, and like Himanshu explained, it happened to a police officer, many, who retired, and they still took money out. That error is being looked at. It's being fixed. As of today, I was told to take everybody's name and last 4 digits of the social, and they'll try to get them back a check ASAP.
So basically, they're going to get their, whatever it was deducted, they'll get as a refund check, and then they should stop deduction going forward.
And as of February, everything, the check will be back to normal.
Should be. Now, I don't want to guarantee, I don't want to guarantee anything what this state does. I don't have to tell you, we've been dealing with state, many agencies where it goes to the deaf ears. So this is the real story. Now, it seems like some of the employee who has reached out to me over the weekend, I advised them, I text them, and they were fine. Some, I don't know, there's like coalition where there's information is being transferred that is not really true. The worst thing that I want to see that as we have a very hardworking human resource department, they're under attack, under siege by some employees. That shouldn't be. And so if you get any calls, if you get anybody, just, this is the real information. And please tell them to reach out to HR. HR has been busy helping a lot of retirees to upload informations and take care of their needs in terms of how to enroll. Once everybody's enrolled, I think once it gets over, we get this hump, this should be a better plan.
Any questions?
You talking about giving benefits back that were taken or something, or?
The employees who are not subject to, covered by Township for 100% of their benefit, their premium was deducted for the first month, which will be refunded them via check, is what they're telling us.
Okay, now, I received a letter from somebody quite a while ago. Is this going to include one of the policemen that was shot on duty?
This includes, there are different benefit groups.
Okay.
Those employees were not affected. Their benefit is different, so they're not affected.
Does he need a napkin?
You're talking about the retiree from Florida sending emails to everyone? Yes, he's covered. This didn't affect him.
Okay. Thank you.
I just want to make a statement for the record that Councilman De Palma arrived at 7:43.
Yeah, and I apologize. I got stuck at work.
Is there anyone else who has any questions for either Himanshu or for Sherry?
No, I would just like to comment, a lot of times change is difficult, and it doesn't go smoothly. And as you said with the state, a lot of times it doesn't. And I just want to thank you for making the effort to get this clarification to the employees, so their benefits, so they're not stressed, that they know that they're going to be, one, covered, and two, it will be in agreement with their contract. And you're right, with the holidays, people not working, people not in the office. I know with forms that I have to deal with often with the state, the website, it's very difficult. You go through all the end, and then it crashes, and then you're frustrated. You don't have time to do this. So I understand this, and the most important thing, I think, for everyone is that it's going to be rectified and corrected. And like you said, it's supposed to be in February. I don't want anyone to get excited if it's another month. We are committed to make sure that everything will be all right. Okay?
Indeed committed.
Thank you for your efforts.
Okay, I just want to add also that we do understand that this was a problem. And I know I'm now at the point where I would also be concerned if something like that happened to me. That's a normal reaction. I think we're reacting proactively. I think everything is being done that can be done to rectify the situation. So as Anita said, hopefully by the end of the month, this is all going to be, put to bed and move forward with everybody getting what they're supposed to, and no problem with your continued coverage or any kind of payment at all. So I hope this,
Council, there's a resolution on the agenda.
Right.
I think the last item need to be passed. We'll be sending it to state. It's just reaffirming what we had told them when we applied for it.
Right. Yep. Okay. So I thank everyone. I'm sorry you had to come out under these circumstances, but hopefully, everything now will be rectified and put in order. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Next, we'll move on to mayor appointments. Good evening, Mayor Henry.
Thank you, Council. Thank you. First of all, let me, before I read some names, I'd just like to wish everyone a very happy new year. And I'll speak for Mr. Shah. We both look forward to working with the council in 2023. And our primary goal will continue to be to improve and make Old Bridge a better place, to live, raise a family, work, own a business. And as every year, 2023 is going to be a busy year in Old Bridge, as the past 11 years have been. And certainly I hope and I pray that we have a healthy, happy, and a prosperous new year for everyone. So, Council, I just want to thank you for your efforts in 2022, and I really look forward to working with everybody in 2023. So I have some appointments that I would like to just read for the record. The first will be for the Planning Board members. Planning Board Member Class 4 would be Dean Marucci. Planning Board Member Class 4, Joseph Petty. Planning Board Member, Alternate 2, James Brennan. Planning Board Member, Mayor's Designee, Steve Mamakis. Planning Board Member, Class 2, which is a Township employee, would be Casey Lenning. These are all reappointments to the Planning Board. I'd just like to thank the Planning Board for the 2022 and how busy it was and how many additional meetings they had to take part in. So I look forward again to working with the Planning Board. Second will be for the Cultural Arts Committee. I have Kabina Maharajan and Martha Tropiano. 3, to the Environmental Commission, I have Russell Azzarello Jr. and Stephen Colavito. Welcome them aboard to the Environmental Commission. On the Historical Commission, Richard Perciarelli, Linda McGovern, and Philip McGovern. And on the Library Board Trustee will be Esther Spiegel, and my designee, Mayor's designee, will be Rosemary Rivoli. So I want to thank them in advance for putting their names and continuing to help Old Bridge, and I don't realize how much work is put into these committees and what an effort it takes to come to these meetings and make decisions that sometimes are very difficult. So I think we really need to thank the people who step forward and step on the boards. And I know council feels the same way when they appoint. And you have many more people to appoint than I do, so. And if anyone wants to serve on a board, please check our website, what's available, and send in your volunteer form, and we will take a look at it and try to get you on board. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Mayor. Okay, next will be council appointments. Mr. Roselli?
Yeah, just before we continue, just want to note the mayoral appointments are subject to the statutory requirements or ordinance requirements for the terms. I know the mayor didn't announce them, but they each come with a term. It's either statutory or by ordinance.
We'll forward letters to the clerk's office with the terms and the expiration dates.
The other thing is with respect to council appointments, and I'm not sure how many need to be had to occur, but one thing I just want, as far as procedure is concerned, is to the extent that there's an appointment, there's a seat, and there's multiple appointments for a particular seat, and I don't know how many where that applies. But typically, what you would do is the council president would ask for nominations, and then after there are no more nominations, then call for a vote. And let's say there's one seat that has multiple individuals who are nominated for a particular seat. There's a roll call vote, and then as you do the roll call vote for that particular seat, the council members, you don't vote yes or no. You vote who you want to fill that particular seat. So, for example, if there's, let's say for the Rent Stabilization Board, let's say there was one seat open, and then there's two nominations, A and B. So after all the nominations are given, clerk takes roll call, and as she goes through, each member would announce who they're voting for, right? If it's member A, it's nominee A or nominee B, and then the individual who gets the majority of the votes, they fill that slot. Does that make sense? Okay.
Anyone have a question for Mr. Roselli?
So does that mean that, Council President, you, after the first nomination, you will ask, are there any other nominations? Yeah, okay.
Right. And just so you also know, you know, we...
Yeah, right, of course, no, we know that. It goes without saying they have to have a resume. I mean,
Of course,
right,
yeah.
Just, and again, the procedure, I'm not making it up, it's actually from, you know, I did some additional research. Robert's Rule is so complicated. And a few years back, we talked about doing away with Robert Rules and coming up with our own procedure, which a lot of towns do, because, you know, it was Robert's Rules was designed by some military guy back a long time ago, and you know, so it's kind of people go to school to become a parliamentarian to understand, with a degree as a parliamentarian, to understand Robert's Rules. So I just went back and did some research, and then because of the way the situations are, and the council doesn't have rules and regs, and you're taking, you know, nominations from the floor, there's no need for a second either for any of the nominations if there's, you know, multiple individuals for one particular seat. And then after the nominations are ended, then you would take the vote. So again, it's not something I made up on my head. This is based upon research I did for Robert's Rules.
Does anyone? No? No one has a question? You have a question? Yes.
Council, let's say there is a one appointment for specific board, and there are more than one proposal, more than one.
Speak
Oh,
into
okay.
your mic, please. Thank you.
So, one person put one name, another person put another name. So which of the person will be voted first?
It doesn't, no. So what happens is, it's not a matter of voting first. The roll call, when the council president calls for the roll call, the clerk will ask individuals, and they will say which person they're voting for.
Okay.
Right. Because that's under Robert's rules, you vote as if there's a ballot, and you take a roll call vote. So the appropriate way, and think of it as if it's a ballot, right? So when you're voting by ballot, you put somebody's name down. You don't vote, yes or no.
I
Right?
understand
Right,
clearly, but
Yep.
see, the reason I ask, because according to parliamentary procedure and Robert Rule of Order,
Yeah.
if there is more than one motion, second motion means later motion should be voted first. But here you are saying if there are two names,
Right.
clerk will call the roll call for.
Right, each individual, right. And you do it, and you do it that way because when you do your selection under Robert's rules, it's a roll call election. And so what it calls for is when you do a roll call election, the default is to follow the way you do it by way of a ballot. And when you vote by ballot, a person would put the name of the individuals that they're voting for,
Okay, so
which makes sense.
Basically, we are going out of the parliamentary procedure and we are establishing our own criteria.
Well, no, we're following the parliamentary procedure for a roll call vote,
Okay.
right, under Robert's rules.
All right. So anyone
you.
else for a question?
You're welcome.
Are we good? Everybody's okay? Okay. Yes, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Thomas.
Since we're talking about Robert's rules, isn't it normal that no one is supposed to speak unless they're recognized by the council president?
I mean, you're right. I mean, look, yes, that's the simple answer.
That you are right.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's, yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so we'll now begin this council appointment process. Okay, the first section is resolution appointing members to the Rent Stabilization Board. We have reappointments for 1 year. We have Rent Stabilization Board landlord for a reappointment, and the term is January 1st, 2022 to December 31st, 2024.
I'd like to nominate Gina Talamo.
Okay, is there anyone else who has a
I'll second it.
nomination? No.
No seconds.
Is there anyone else who has a nomination? No? Seeing no hands, then we will close the nomination, and I will ask for a roll call.
On the motion for the appointment for Gina Talamo to the Rent Control Board, roll call, Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson De Palma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
9 yeses.
Okay, next will be Rent Stabilization Board landlord.
I nominate Deanna Penn.
All right, the term is 1/1/2023 till 12/31/2025. So I have one nomination for Diana Penn. Is there another nomination? Close the nominations and ask for a roll call, please.
Roll call, Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson De Palma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
9 yeses.
Next will be Rent Stabilization Board landlord tenant. Do I have a nomination? It's for January 1st, 2023 to December 31st, 2025.
I'd like to
Nominate.
nominate Teresa Vidal.
Is there anyone else? Close the nominations. Roll call, please.
Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson DePalma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker. Yes. Council President Sohar.
Yes.
9 yeses.
Okay, so that will finish for now the Rent Stabilization Board. Those are all the, we have,
Is an owner.
we have, those are the ones for the re-up. Now we have one for the homeowner. Right. The homeowner is tenant, 12/31/2024, alternate to 12/31/2024.
I nominate Tony Paschetti.
Is there another nomination? Seeing no, we'll go to roll call, please.
Councilperson DeCaro.
No.
Councilperson DePalma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
Yes.
Is that a relation?
It's me.
Him.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure if you were not.
He can vote.
Can't vote for myself?
You can, yeah.
All right, thought so.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
8 yeses, 1 no.
Okay. So that finishes our rent stabilization. Yep, next will be appointing members to the Ethics Board. It is a term from January 1st, 2023 to December 31st, 2027.
I nominate Roger Reagan.
Is there anyone else for nominating? Roger Reagan. Okay, and is there anyone else? No? I'll close the nomination. Roll call, please.
Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson DePalma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
9 yeses.
Next will be resolution appointing members to the Open Space Committee. First will be Open Space Committee Council. Appointment is from January 1st, 2023 to December 31st, 2023.
I nominate Debbie Walker.
Anyone else for a nomination?
We have two council member spaces. And then there's 2 regular openings, yes, for residents.
There's 3 that aren't filled.
That aren't filled.
So she made a nomination for Debbie for the position of one of the council members. Does anyone else have a nomination? Yeah? Yeah. Right, an individual, yep. Yeah, we're doing one, and then we'll move on. Okay, so no other nomination, then we'll close the nomination and we'll vote on Mrs. Walker.
Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson DePalma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
9 yeses.
Next will be Open Space Council member, and the term is 1/1/2023 till 12/31/2023.
I'd like to nominate Anita Greenberg.
Okay. All right.
It was actually
Okay.
perfect.
Does anyone else have someone to nominate? No? Okay.
It was perfect.
All right, so then seeing no other hands, we'll take a roll call. Oh, goodness.
Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson DePalma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli. Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
9 yeses.
Anybody singing the refrain?
Okay, next is an Open Space Committee member. The term is January 1st, 2023, December 31st, 2025.
I nominate Doreen Chevalier.
there anyone else? Okay, seeing no hands, we'll close it. Call the roll, please.
Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson DePalma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
9 yeses.
So that concludes open space.
You have one more.
No, not interested. Nobody put it in. Nope. Okay, next is a resolution appointing members to the Recreation Board. Okay, so first term is January 2023 to December 2024. December 31st, 2024.
I'd like to nominate Frank Santoro.
Anyone else for a nomination?
I'd like to nominate John Murphy.
That's
Later, that's the council.
a council.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. This one is a regular board member.
That's later on.
So where?
Okay, so we have Frank Santoro.
Never mind.
That's okay, Frank Santoro, and do we have another nomination? No. Okay, so we will call the roll on Frank Santoro, please.
Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson DePalma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
9 yeses.
Okay, next will also be a Recreation Committee member. Term is January 1st, 2023 till December 31st, 2024.
I'd like to nominate Laura Lavallo.
Anyone else? No? Okay, then we'll take a roll call on Lauren.
Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson DePalma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli. Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
9 yeses.
Okay, next will be a Recreation Committee member from January 1st, 2023 to December 31st, 2024.
I'd like to nominate Nicholas Body.
Anyone else? Okay. Roll call, please.
Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson DePalma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
9 yeses.
Okay, next Recreation Committee, term January 1st, 2023 till December 31st, 2024.
I'd like to nominate Tony Tanaselli.
No one else? Okay, roll call on Tony Tanaselli.
Roll call.
Please.
Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson DePalma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
9 yeses.
Recreation Committee, term January 1st, 2023, December 31st, 2024.
I'd like to nominate Laura Baez Alberti.
Okay, close the nominations. Roll call, please.
Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson DePalma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
9 yeses.
Yes. Next is Recreation Committee. Term is January 1st, 2023 till December 31st, 2024.
I'd like to nominate Vincent Forrester.
Close the nominations.
Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson DePalma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquini.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
9 yeses.
Recreation Committee, seat January 1st, 2023 till December 31st, 2024.
I'd like to nominate Dennis Kilduff.
Close the nominations.
Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson DePalma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquini.
No.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes. Okay, next will be Recreation Committee, the seat January 1st, 2023 to December 31st, 2024.
I'd like to nominate Lou Granata.
Lou Granata.
Granata.
Okay.
Yeah, we sent out his resume, correct? Lou Granata. Mm-hmm.
And his term was for 1/1/2023 through 12/31/2026?
No,
24.
2024. Yeah.
The alternate member then?
No, this is a regular open seat on the Recreation Committee.
So we went to recreation. Okay, I'm sorry. I
No, no.
thought we're on zoning.
No, that's no worries.
Okay.
We're getting there.
Get right ahead.
Okay, so she nominated Lou Granata. Anyone else? So we'll close the nominations and then have a roll call.
Councilperson DeCaro.
I'm sorry, did we get a resume for Lou Granata? We did, okay. We got a couple of them, so I just had to remember, yeah.
Tier 4, yes,
And
yes.
it's for the appointment to the rec board.
Yes.
I thought we had moved on, but we're on the rec board open seat. Okay.
Right, now we're on the open seat, okay. No.
No?
Yeah.
Councilperson DePalma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Abstain.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquini.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes,
So we had 7 yeses, 1 abstention, and 1 no.
right.
Excuse me.
6 yeses. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was confused because I had nominated Councilman Murphy, and then now we're at the open seat, and I think he changed his mind. Yeah, so how,
There's a separate.
I don't necessarily want to vote no for Mr. Granata if there was no one else running against, I have nothing against Mr. Granata.
Yeah.
So can I change my vote?
We didn't get to the council. She wanted to change.
She wants to amend, change her vote?
Can I amend my vote? I don't want to vote no for him. I don't have a problem with him.
Yes.
I got confused, I'm sorry.
Right.
I know.
So you do that. She can.
So we'll just say Councilwoman DeCaro as,
She made a motion to rescind her vote and to change her vote, and it was all aye. And then she changed her vote to yes.
Okay. Thank you.
So then that means there was 1 abstention.
yes, ma'am.
Then next will be these are the 3 appointments for council people to the rec board. So I'd like, the terms are January 1st, 2023 to December 31st, 2023.
I'd like to nominate Debbie Walker.
Anyone else?
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll
that's you.
close the nominations.
Roll call. Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson DePalma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquini.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
9 yeses.
Okay, next will be also a council recreation committee seat, January 1st, 2023, December 31st, 2023.
I'd like to nominate Eric DePalma.
Okay, so we have Mr. DePalma. Close the nominations.
I'm sorry, I'd like to nominate John Murphy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so now this is the first time we've had this, so now she'll take roll call and you'll vote on, I believe, right, the person that you want for that position.
Right.
Okay.
How many seats are open right now? 3? No, they put somebody. One more?
Yeah, okay, so we have 2 nominations. We have one for Mr. De Palma, we have one for Mr. Murphy.
Okay, so when I call your name, just let me know which person you are voting
Right.
for. Councilperson DeCaro,
Murphy?
Councilperson De Palma,
Myself.
Councilperson Desai,
Murphy.
Councilperson Garcia,
Councilman De Palma.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli,
Councilman Eric De Palma.
Councilperson Murphy. Abstain?
Yes. We'll go back to him.
Pass. Councilperson Pasquitti,
Councilman Eric De Palma.
Councilperson Walker,
Eric De Palma.
and Council President Sohar.
Eric De Palma.
So we,
Okay.
so we had 8 yeses for Councilman De Palma.
9 if he's going with it. Okay, so 2 for, yeah, okay, so you got it, right?
Yes.
2? Yeah, we want it to be
Sorry,
right.
seven yeses, two.
No, 7 De Palma, 2 Murphy. And a pear tree, okay. All right. Okay, so next will be Recreation Committee, the council's appointment for January 1st, 2023 till December 31st, 2023.
I'd like to nominate Mary Sohor.
Do we have another nomination? No? Okay, roll call.
Councilperson DeCaro,
Yes.
Councilperson De Palma,
Yes.
Councilperson Desai. Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
9 yeses.
Okay, next we will go on to resolution appointing members to the Zoning Board of Adjustments. I know, that's why I want to make sure it's written correctly. Okay, so. Right, okay, well, no, but we got to nominate, so, okay, the first one, okay, Zoning Board of Adjustments. It's January 1st, 2023 to December 31st, 2026. Now, there are two openings, so they're telling me that we can nominate 2 people and see how we go from there.
I'd like to nominate Louis Izzo.
No, this
This is the
regular seats, full seats. Zoning
seats.
Board of Adjustments.
Oh, so,
Full seats.
I'd
and it's
like-
going to be Doreen Chevalier.
Okay, you want to nominate Doreen Chevalier?
Let me do a favor, let's just stick to one at a time.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I kind of,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, so anyone else besides Doreen? All right, so we'll close nominations and we will vote.
Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson De Palma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
9 yeses.
Okay, next will be Zoning Board of Adjustments. The term is January 1st, 2023 to December 31st, 2026.
I'd like to nominate Leon Scogno.
There's another double here. Okay.
Can I nominate him too?
All right. Anyone else? No? All right, seeing no hands, then we will take a roll call on Mr. Scogno.
Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson De Palma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli. Yes. Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
9 yeses.
Okay, next will be Zoning Board of Adjustment, Alternate 1, Class 4. The term is January 1st, 2023 to December 31st, 2024.
I'd like to nominate Louis Izzo.
there anyone else who would like to make a nomination? No? Okay. All right, so we'll close the nominations.
Roll call. Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson De Palma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
9 yeses.
Next will be a resolution appointing members to the Municipal Utilities Authority. The term,
I would like to nominate
wait,
Councilman John Murphy.
okay, well, the term is February 1st, 2023 to January 31st, 2027. So I do have one nomination for Mr. Murphy.
I'd like to nominate Mark Rizzoli.
It's 5.
Okay.
But they run into February.
Okay. So we have a nomination for Mr. Murphy, and we have a nomination for Mr. Rizzoli.
So, right. So I saw a letter of that was submitted by Mr. Rizzoli indicating that he would resign his existing term pending the appointment to the 5-year term. Just so you know, there's nothing in the it would have to be 2-step. So I don't know how the vote comes out. So to the extent that the vote is for Mr. Murphy, obviously Mr. Murphy takes a seat. To the extent that the vote is for Mr. Rizzoli, implicit in that vote is his resignation. And then just to clarify and make sure there's no confusion, then I would suggest that the council then take a vote because there's a resignation and council does the appointment. They should accept the resignation. So you have at this point, and there's nothing in Robert's rules that actually precludes members from holding 2 seats at the same time. But in this instance, that won't be the case since his appointment, he indicated that he would be resigning his existing seat on the MUA. And that would be the following vote.
Okay, so what do we do first? We accept his resignation?
Well,
No.
at this point, you have 2 nominees for the.
You have to vote on the resignation.
No, you don't, Johnny,
No, we say
because
no, that's
because
why I asked.
the only reason is because there's nothing that precludes an individual holding quote unquote 2 seats. But in this instance, I think implicit in the vote, if it's for Mr. Rizzoli, is the fact that he is resigning his seat. So at this point, the vote is for the full 5-year term, and depending on the outcome of that vote, again, a vote for Mr. Rizzoli is an indication that you're accepting his resignation, and then I would just to formalize that following the outcome of that vote, if it's Mr. Rizzoli, just have council take a vote accepting the resignation.
Council?
Yes.
This is a fishy. If you read the email from Mr. Rizzoli, email came to clerk at about 11:58 a.m. yesterday. And it says, I am submitting my resignation from my current MUS seat, which is, he's now putting condition, which is contingent on my appointment to open 5-year MUS seat.
Correct.
So, what is this? It's a mockery.
Well,
we are submitting
Well,
one person's.
Well, actually, it's not. I mean, it's
The
not.
council is not acting
Right.
in a good faith. We are just giving him a free ride. He had the already MUA commission. He's
Right.
already a commissioner. So he should wait until his
Well, he
next
doesn't.
term expires.
He doesn't have to. He indicated that he's intending on resigning that seat pending his appointment. As I said, Robert's rules does not preclude an individual from holding dual seats at the same time. But the difference here is that there's an indication that with the appointment comes his resignation.
Yes.
So that there is nothing, there are no rules or regulations that are in the code that preclude that. There's nothing in Robert's rules that would preclude it.
Well,
Council,
because
I
it's-
disagree with you because he want the best of the both world.
he's gonna,
If he don't get 5 years, he want to continue his current term.
no, Anita's gonna take the fight.
He's not resigning from current term and
She
asking
will.
us to give
Watch
him
what
a-
Well, the reality is that, let's say, depending on the outcome, if he gets a majority of the votes, the reality is that by accepting him, you're accepting his resignation. So that's the reality of what would happen. If Mr. Murphy gets a majority of votes, then he gets the 5-year term. So my guess is if someone votes to accept Mr. Rizzoli, they would also vote to accept his resignation. And so the same result is going to occur. There's nothing to preclude him from resigning his position. And if that vote were taken first, my guess would be is, and I don't know, but my guess would be is that result would be the same thing on the subsequent roll call on who fills the position. So the same thing would occur.
Okay, all right, we'll take a question and then we'll go to roll call.
What I'd like to do, because it's so confusing, I'd like to table this appointment till the next meeting.
Okay, he put a motion to table. Do we have a roll call on tabling?
You can take the motion.
Yeah, he made a motion. Who made a second for the table? Mr. Desai. Okay, so vote on a table.
Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson De Palma.
No.
Councilperson Desai.
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia.
No.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Bello.
No.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti.
No.
Councilperson Walker.
No.
Council President Sohar.
No.
3 noes and 6 yeses.
Mrs. DeCaro.
Opposite. I'm sorry, not to
DeCaro, do you
table.
have a question?
I did, Council President. I was just curious, with this one-year term, if that becomes vacant, is that up this year? Okay, so that's,
Right.
this right now is the end of that term.
Right.
No.
Right.
So would Mr. Rizzoli continue in that position till when?
Till next,
Till the end of so then we'd have an open, we still have an open, it's an unexpired term? We still have
Correct,
1 year?
right.
Are we going to be voting on that tonight? I mean, do we know, I haven't seen anybody's,
we had residents.
oh, for an MUA?
And can I get a clarification? The term which he is resigning is ending when?
It ends in January 1st, 2024.
24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Right, so with if Mr. Rizzoli is appointed, with his resignation, that seat becomes vacant, and then that term ends January 31st, 2024. So then council would then have the opportunity to appoint someone for the unexpired term.
But people don't resign. Sometimes they run for something. If they don't win, they don't resign. I mean, that goes without saying. I mean, on just, anybody, if I had, someone run against me years ago who was a Board of Ed member, and fortunately I won, but had he had won, he was going to, take the spot here, and he was going to resign his Board of Education seat. So sometimes that does happen.
Ms. Sohar, your case was altogether different. Your term was not expiring, and you ran.
No, but if you run for a seat, win the seat, and then run for another seat, it's the same kind of thing. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, look, I think the
Okay, let's move on.
right. I think
I have a question. If Anita wants to do the same thing she did last year, and she wants to give Mark the 1 year, and then she takes the 5 year and gives him the 1 year, can she do that? That's exactly what she did last year.
well, I'm not.
that's what's
Council
not on the
Is that-
table.
is that-
We have to vote with
So
what's
again-
on.
Can that be done?
So I'm not, as far as who's saying or what, there is a 5-year term that will become open actually in
Right.
February.
And she'll take
so-
that and give him the 1 year. Same thing she did last year.
I don't know, it's not about Anita, it's about here's the term and then who gets nominated.
Right.
So again, to the extent that there are 2 nominations, whoever's selected will fill that seat. If it's you, Mr. Murphy, then you fill the seat. If it's Mr. Rizzoli, then his resignation becomes effective. And so then that leaves a vacancy for his seat. So again, any selection or vote for Mr. Rizzoli, the inference of that is you're accepting a resignation. So it's basically contemporaneous vote.
Council, let's move on because you already made up your mind. Council has made up mind. So we know the ultimate what result is.
Correct. Thank you.
Instead of wasting everybody's time, including.
Well, we were
public-
trying to
Right, I just want to
explain.
explain.
Let's take a vote for Mark Razzoli.
Okay, so again, when I read your name off, just let me know who you are voting for. Councilperson DeCaro,
Murphy.
Councilperson De Palma,
Mr. Rizzoli.
Councilperson Desai,
Murphy.
Councilperson Garcia,
Mr. Rizzoli.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli,
Mr. Rizzoli.
Councilperson Murphy, yourself, Councilperson Pasquitti,
Mr. Rizzoli.
Councilperson Walker,
Mr. Rizzoli.
Council President Sohar.
Mr. Rizzoli.
6 yeses for Councilperson Rizzoli, member. Mr. Rizzoli.
You're going to have to excuse me. I have to go. I'm not going to play politics with Anita.
Next.
And she does whatever, no, don't tell me next. And she wants to
Excuse
do
me.
whatever she does, and she
Don't be
gets her way.
impolite to the chair.
She tells people what they're going to do and
Let's
what
go
they
on
have
with
to
another,
do,
all right.
and they are.
Next nomination,
Mr. Murphy. Now,
But believe me,
next nomination
don't after my job like she did.
is the MUA.
Gonna be-
Mr. Murphy.
All right, next
So
is-
again, I would,
that a threat?
I would, excuse me,
Threat?
Mr. Murphy,
Job.
let's
Took my
stop.
business, you took my business away.
Next is,
Right, so the vote, right, the vote was to appoint Mr. Rizzoli, and by virtue of that, accepting the resignation. So I would just quantify that vote for a separate motion to accept the resignation, so it's clear in the record. So
So
make that motion.
somebody make a motion for the,
I'll make a motion to accept the resignation.
Second.
okay, and then a roll call. Councilperson DeCaro,
Yes.
Councilperson De Palma,
Yes.
Councilperson Desai, Councilperson Garcia,
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli,
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy,
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti,
Yes.
Councilperson Walker,
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
yes,
9 yeses to accept the resignation.
right, which now leaves a seat, a one-year term on the MUA. The term is February 1st, 2023, till January 31st, 2024.
I nominate Jimmy Blair.
It's an unexpired, to fill the unexpired
Right,
term. created
unexpired
by
term.
Mr. Rizzoli's resignation.
Yes, Mr. Rizzoli's resignation. So we have a nomination. It's Jimmy Blair.
Any other
Who's
nominations?
on it now?
None?
Okay, close the nominations.
Okay, Councilperson DeCaro,
Yes.
Councilperson De Palma, Councilperson Desai, Councilperson Garcia,
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli,
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy,
Who was this for?
Mr. Blair,
Jimmy
Yes.
Blair?
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti,
Yes.
Councilperson Walker,
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
So 8 yeses and 1 abstention.
Okay, all right, thank you very much. Next will be the Planning Board appointment of a council member. The term is January 1st, 2023 to December 31st, 2023.
I'd like
I
to
nominate
nominate Eric
Eric
DePalma.
DePalma.
Okay. All right, Eric DePalma. Anyone else for a nomination for the Planning Board council member? No? Okay, roll call, please.
Councilperson DeCaro,
Yes.
Councilperson De Palma,
Yes.
Councilperson Desai, Councilperson Garcia,
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli,
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy,
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti,
Yes.
Councilperson Walker,
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
9 yeses.
Okay, next will be resolution appointing council representative to redevelopment committee or redevelopment agency.
I nominate Kevin Garcia.
Okay, the term is January 1st, 2023 till December 31st, 2023. Okay, we have a nomination for Mr. Garcia. Is there anyone else who wishes to make a nomination? Okay, it's closed, so can we have a roll call?
Councilperson DeCaro?
Yes.
Councilperson DePalma?
Yes.
Councilperson Desai? Councilperson Garcia?
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg?
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy?
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti?
Yes.
Councilperson Walker?
Yes.
Council President Sohar?
Yes.
9 yeses.
Okay, next is resolution appointing the tax collector, Dawn Swoboda, as tax search officer.
Move it.
Second.
Okay, just vote.
Councilperson DeCaro?
Yes.
Councilperson DePalma?
Yes.
Councilperson Desai?
It's just a vote.
Councilperson Garcia?
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli?
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy?
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti?
Yes.
Councilperson Walker?
Yes.
Council President Sohar?
Yes.
9 yeses.
Resolution appointing the township clerk as tax assessment officer.
Move Kate.
Okay,
Roll call.
please.
Councilperson DeCaro?
Yes.
Councilperson DePalma?
Yes.
Councilperson Desai? Councilperson Garcia?
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli?
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy?
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti?
Yes.
Councilperson Walker?
Yes.
Council President Sohar?
Yes.
9 yeses.
Okay, next is resolution appointing the business administrator as public agency compliance officer pursuant to NJAC 17:27-3.3 for the year 2023.
I'll move it.
Okay.
Amanchu Shah.
Seconded?
Desai.
Desai?
Yes.
The business administrator.
Roll call. Councilperson DeCaro?
Yes.
Councilperson DePalma?
Yes.
Councilperson Desai? Councilperson Garcia?
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli?
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy?
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti?
Yes.
Councilperson Walker?
Yes.
Council President Sohar?
Yes.
9 yeses.
Resolution appointing Venus Swant as municipal housing liaison.
Move it.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Yep.
Okay, it was moved by Dr. Greenberg Belli, seconded by Mr. Desai. Roll call. Councilperson DeCaro?
Yes.
Councilperson DePalma?
Yes.
Councilperson Desai? Councilperson Garcia?
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli?
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy?
Yes.
Councilperson Pasquitti?
Yes.
Councilperson Walker?
Yes.
Council President Sohar?
Yes.
9 yeses.
Okay, that concludes the appointment portion of the meeting, and we'll now go on to the consent agenda. I'd like a motion and a second, and then
Move
we'll
it.
take it out.
Second.
Okay. Who was the first motion?
Tony.
Tony, okay, Mr. Pasquetti, Dr. Greenberg, and now we'll go to the council members if anyone wants a separation.
Councilperson DeCaro, any items for separation?
Yeah, just C11 and C12.
C11 and C12. Councilperson DePalma, any items for separation? Councilperson Desai?
No.
Councilperson Garcia?
None, thank you.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli?
No, thank you.
Councilperson Murphy?
Oh, thank you.
Councilperson Pasquitti?
No separations, thank you.
Councilperson Walker?
No, thank you.
Council President Sohar?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Okay, so
Okay, so C11 and C12. Mrs. DeCaro?
Yeah, hi. No, I just wanted to know, I see that there's Special Labor Council, same contract, but two different firms, I guess. So I was just wondering.
The C11, the firm by Claire Giacobbe, they handle all our non-police union related, and then Abruzzo McDermott firm handles all the police related.
I see. Okay, thank you.
All right, so do you have C12 together, both of them?
We can do them together, yeah.
Okay, so first we'll take a motion on the balance.
I'll move it.
Okay, and second? Okay, roll call.
Just hold on before you do that. On C26,
Oh, okay.
the resolution that Amantu had talked about in the beginning of the meeting.
Right.
There's two grammatical changes. The word property should be properly, and then in the be it resolved, there's extraneous language that will be deleted. Employee location number 0566-00. So as amended.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Roll call.
Yeah.
Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson De Palma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai. Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Paskiddy.
Yes, as amended.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes. Now,
Yeses.
right, now C11 and C12, can we vote them together since Mrs. DeCaro was okay with them? Okay. So she made the motion then? You made the
Second.
motion, and second was who?
I'll second.
Mr. De Palma. Roll call on item number C11 and C12. Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes.
Councilperson De Palma.
Yes.
Councilperson Desai. Councilperson Garcia.
Yes.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes.
Councilperson Paskiddy.
Yes.
Councilperson Walker.
Yes.
Council President Sohar.
Yes.
9 yeses.
Okay, next will be public comment on any subject matter for a maximum period of 3 minutes. We only have employees in the audience tonight. There is no public, so I dare to say we're going to close the public portion. Okay, unless you guys know, okay. And, okay, so then we'll go to council member comments.
Councilperson DeCaro.
Yes, I just, so I was not here for the reorg meeting, in January of last year. So this was my first reorg meeting. So I apologize if I was a little, this was, it was a learning process for me. But I congratulate everybody that was appointed. And that's really it. Welcome to 2023 and Happy New Year, everyone.
Thank you.
Councilperson De Palma.
Just want to wish everyone, I hope everyone had a wonderful new year, and thank everybody for volunteering their time. As a volunteer prior to becoming a councilman, I know, our residents kind of put themselves out there to assist and better the town, and we just like to thank everyone that either was appointed today or those who have applied. If you, like the mayor said, and everyone else, if you would like to get involved, please look on the website, submit the application. We're always looking for good people to get involved. Thank you.
Councilperson Desai.
I just want to wish everyone the happy, healthy, and prosperous 2023. Be safe. Corona is still going around, so make sure you are safe and your family is safe. And I echo Mr. De Palma's comment about volunteerism. See, not only our town, but every town, there is 10 or so people called the council and mayor. But all this board we just appointed today. All this board we appointed just today. They are giving their precious time and service to the township, and they make us better. So I thank all those volunteers, past and the new coming volunteers. Thank in advance. Thank you, everyone. Have a happy and healthy 2023. Thanks.
Councilperson Garcia.
Yes, as well. Happy New Year to everybody here and all of Old Bridge. Have a happy and healthy New Year. That's all. Thank you.
Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli.
Yes, I would just like to wish everyone joy and peace and good health in the new year.
Councilperson Murphy.
Yes, I'd also just like to wish everybody a happy new year. And I'd like to thank all you people here that do so much for me and everything, help me. I appreciate you guys are basically the heart of stuff. And I'd like to thank the mayor and the Machu. That's all I have to say.
Councilperson Paskiddy.
Yeah, I too want to thank all the volunteers, to all the different boards. It's a lot of time. It's a big commitment. But the town could not operate without those volunteers. So I really thank you very much from my heart. Happy New Year.
Councilperson Walker.
I just want to wish everyone a happy and most of all healthy new year. And I also want to thank all the volunteers for stepping up because without volunteers, our town wouldn't run. And also I'd like to once again ask people if you have some time to please consider becoming a volunteer fireman or EMS. Thank you.
And Council President Sohar.
Well, again, Happy New Year, everyone, and a healthy, I hope everyone has a great year. And volunteers, what can I say? Without you, we can't run the town. And I think everyone who sits up here knows that firsthand, as we all were volunteers on boards for many years, and the mayor included. We all have been part of that process and have gotten a lot from it and have enjoyed it and felt that we've also given to the town and left behind, hopefully, a good footprint. So thank you all once again for all your commitment, and everyone have a great evening. I'd like to ask for a motion to adjourn.
Council President, if I may, I
yeah,
know this
yes.
is a council comment,
Yes, sir.
and I
Yes,
didn't
sir.
have my administrative
Oh,
report.
that's right. Oh, I forgot.
My staple report is,
Shame
so I
on
want to
you.
take this opportunity, I want to thank all the council member for your continued support. I think we're making a lot of good progress, and it wouldn't be without council support, so I want to thank you. I also want to take this opportunity to thank the great group of department heads, the management team we have. Unbelievable, efforts put in. Production is going on. Things are changing. There's going to be more, and I hope that you continue support all of our department heads and administration. So thank you and Happy New Year.
Yeah, we really appreciate everyone. Absolutely. Motion to adjourn was made by whom? Okay, by Dr. Greenberg. and
Second.
Second by Mr. Pescitti.
Roll call. Councilperson DeCaro?
Yes.
Councilperson De Palma? Yes. Councilperson Desai?
Yes.
Councilperson Garcia? Yes. Councilperson Dr. Greenberg Belli?
Yes.
Councilperson Murphy? Yes. Councilperson Pasquitti? Yes. Councilperson Walker?
Yes.
Council President Sohar?
Yes.
9 yeses. Adjournment at 8:43 PM.